I hope so are you. I already saw the wishes for me to get a really tough Isaac run just to prove a point. Which is fair, although, to be fair, that's not how statistics works. Like, just if I roll a tough Isaac run doesn't mean Isaac isn't actually the best character in the game. Celebration either way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, the streak is at 31. We have 3 characters left. The 3 strongest, in my opinion, in the game. Apollyon, Tainted Isaac, and Isaac. So let's hop right in. Apollyon is the best evolution. Big if true. Okay. Immediate blind curse. Which is actually not as bad on this character because he can take the blind item. And then if he doesn't like it, he can press spacebar. So this is actually one of the few characters where I don't mind rolling blind curse. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Apollyon, really the only thing that's a bit worrisome about this character is the fact that he starts with 2 hearts. That's always scary, but it's 2 red heart containers. It's not like Tainted Keeper or something. Oh, good lord. It's not like Tainted Keeper or something, where it's like the only 2 heart containers you can get. Oh yeah. Alright, bit of focus here so I can react in time. Best Bud. I don't want that. I want random stats instead of Best Bud. We immediately get a Tears Up from that, which is great. We love to see it. And I like Tears a lot more than a random familiar that only comes out after I take damage. So yeah. Now this is one more character where I'm a bit worried about getting... Uh-oh. Where I'm a bit worried about getting him as my first boss. And I really hope I don't. But we'll have to see how it goes. I want to see the shop first. I want to bomb the donation machine if I get the chance. Obviously I don't have a bomb right now, but I could still find one along the way. Ah, that guy walked into the fire. Idiot. Okay, I mean, we could find a 3-cent bomb in the shop now. Find a 3-cent soul heart. That would make me feel a lot better. Nothing. Okay, so this is what we got. No heart on the ground, so the curse room doesn't really appeal either. I really hope it's not him. That would be actually kind of scary. Okay, it's a different type of horseman. It's the good horseman. The one that not only brings me a cube of meat, but also a soul heart. Jesus, calm down. Jesus Christ, fam, chill. I won't lie, I was uncharacteristically nervous about all those charges. I really don't want to die today, as you can imagine. Challenge has been going on for far too long. But yeah, that was a good floor, honestly. We got a Tears Up out of the void. We got a meat cube. We got a soul heart. We got a key. That's actually kind of big. Going to the next stage with a key to go into the item room was pretty good. Pretty good. I really don't care about that either way. The problem is if I void that, it means voiding is going to cost me a cent every time. And like using that, oops, using that on a 4-room cooldown doesn't really appeal either, so... That was a really bad hit, by the way. I would like to get my half soul heart back, but it's what it is. Using a key heals half a heart, turns half hearts into full hearts. Sure, no downside. Ooh, man, those fires were out for me. Normally, you're unlucky to get shot at once in this room. And I got shot at 4 times. Okay, there's a tinted rock that I cannot reach without a bomb. Hey, a bomb. Hey, it's all hard. Does the guy explode? No. I wasn't sure if that was an exploding champion. There's the curse room that I would like to go to, but the basement 2 curse room is arguably the worst one because you have the guaranteed devil deal anyway. So devil deal teleports have a lot less value. Can I get you to go here and maybe blow up the doorway for me? The other one had to explode. This is such a long shot. Oh boy. Okay. Played that room in the worst way imaginable. I don't really want to use my last key to go into the shop. Well, maybe I should. I mean, I do have 5 cents. It should be fine. Best thing to avoid is the glowing... What? Oh shit. Best thing to avoid is the glowing... It's to the left of the shop, isn't it? That is so rude. That is so rude. That is so rude. Ow. Oh, sorry, I just had a really nasty itch. You know those itches that like really feel like someone's poking you with a needle? Yeah, that's what I just had. Jesus. That actually hurt. Holy crap. Yeah, it's here. It's here. Which is like super stupid because this is the much more logical position for it. But you know. Well, I'm really glad that I went through the troubles and wasted my 2 bombs that I now don't have for the boss. Great. Fantastic. That was a really banger of a secret room. Oh, good god. That's actually kind of a scary boss. Mainly because of the poop spam every time they charged you. You know, the worst part is they actually die to a single bomb. Okay, 1 down. Okay, devil deal? Probably devil deal. I'm gonna take a tears up, even though this is not my favorite among them tears ups, but yeah. I like Lusty Blood. I'm not sure I like Lusty Blood enough to toss away my only 2 hearts. I think we're going Angel Rooms. I can void key pieces if we end up getting Angel Rooms, so. This is fine. It's a polygon. We're gonna get a lot of stats. Sure. Alright, using a key gives me a heart. Well, I mean, this is a counterfeit penny. And I am not afraid to use it. Legitimately didn't see the grandfather fly because of EID. But hey, it worked out. Beep. Gooby. 3.5 hearts. I mean, I don't feel safe here, especially with these stats, but I don't hate my situation. We did get some stats on the first 2 floors. Well, goodbye, Void. That's okay. We get a charge here. Like, you're not usually start for void charges, especially ever since the buff. So that's fine. I really want both of these. But I also want to keep the bomb in case I find an angel room. Okay, we're under no pressure to bomb to anything there. We can come back later and decide if we want the key or the black card. Or if we find a hangman card and just get both. You know, I kind of asked for that, not gonna lie. I don't know why I stood so close to that. Really? Yeah. Hermit. Oh, I was really hoping we hanged man after that. Okay, that guy explodals. I gotta be careful about that. I don't think I can manage to make that guy explode in front of a secret room spot, especially since they're totally not here anyway. You know what? I'm going. Don't love these. Ace of Diamonds. Love that a lot. I'm gonna buy a key. Yep.
Ace of Diamonds.
Is it broken? I thought there was a setting to hide EID in active rooms. There's a setting, I don't have it on. Okay, that's massive. That's not a small rock, that is a huge rock, in fact. Ah! I'm bad. You know, I could have cleared the room, then taken them out, you know, then picked up my small rock in peace. That was my own fault. I think I want stabs. Actually, no, I like bombs because I really want that black card now in that one room. As well as the key. Let's do that. It'd be kind of funny if there was a crawl space under one of those two lone rocks, huh? I think it'd be funny. Maybe I'm alone with that. I smell a secret room. Dude, how are these secret rooms so ass recently? Yesterday was already pretty bad in terms of secret rooms. Like, it was actually impossible to find them, and then when I did, they were just dog water. I had the worst position secret rooms yesterday. Nice. Wow, I am terrible at this here video game. Okay, don't be Red Maw. Don't be Red Maw. Just give me easy stuff. Easy stuff today. Dude. Stuck on the rock. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Angel room. Sweet. I'm gonna think about that. Well, I'm definitely taking Holy Light. Probably just take the safety pin for the heart and kill the angel and void the key piece for some stats. I could take the key piece, increase my eternal heart and angel room chance, but I think the stats are better. Void can give me luck, and luck is like insane now that I have Holy Light, so I think that's worth it. It gave me range and damage. I mean, that's also good. that is very good, in fact. Okay, we're done here. Go. The real macro is moving box and battery in the secret room to use that restock. That would have been an option, true. We're gonna go for not the key, I guess. We're going for not the heart. What do we? Four keys. We can go for that. Oh boy. Boy needs some flight. Oh. 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 One tears down. Yeah, I was always going to take both there. I was just thinking about the order. Doing it the way I did actually left me with one more heart than had I done it the other way. Like, there was actually the correct order here. The stars takes ball of bandages, so that's immediately out of the question. I'm not giving up my bandage ball. No shot. Oh god. Absolutely no chance that I'm gonna give up my bandage ball. What's here? BFF bandage ball. Okay. I could void the deck of cards, and that's not a terrible play. It just means every time I press spacebar, I get a card. I want that. X-Lax. I didn't want that. I think I'll do it. Oops. I didn't mean to buy that. It was slippery. Lovers. Okay. Stars in a secret room like the last one is basically a win. No, it's not. It's definitely not. Gonna cycle through a bunch of stuff that doesn't do anything, and then the machine is gonna break, and I'm gonna be left with, like, I don't know, missing no. I noticed the external description mod and the internal one don't jive with your stat increases. They're saying different numbers. Any idea why? That's just part of how the damage formula works. Like, if you're talking about me getting like more damage or less damage in times than what the mod says, it's because there's diminishing returns to basically all stats. Like, the less range you have, the more impactful that range up is going to be, and the more range you have, the less impactful it's going to be. Same for like damage. I think the only one that's like truly linear is speed and tier rate. Actually, no, the shot speed is also linear, as is luck. It's really only damage and range. Well, I'm not avoiding that. That is like one piercing item away from an insta-win. Oh. It's like an entire kingdom down here. When did that happen? The super secret room is probably somewhere down here. I don't understand why this floor extends here so far. What is this floor generation? The boss room is supposed to be like really far away from the starting room. Dude, how? Hold up, we gotta figure out where this ends now. That's crazy. The Super Secret Room's gotta be at the end. Dude, it's still not done? The Super Secret Room's gotta be at the end of all of this. There's no question about that. This is a very rare breed of floor. Dude, I swear to God, if the Secret Room is not here. What? All right, like, what's the reason for the boss room not being here? This entire floor makes no sense. Dude, my entire floor generation since yesterday with those secret rooms has been completely out of the window. Like, this game doesn't follow its own rules anymore. What is happening? Oh, okay, it's good. It's the easy mole. We're fine. Range and luck. I mean, luck is really good. I've Holy Light. This is, I've been to this, right? This is the one that had Maw and full speech C, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do. I don't have flight to get those other 4 red chests. Oh, we're done here. Looking at Pisces right now on my screen. Internally says I get fire rate up. External says tears up. Lanky programming maybe. I mean, tears and fire rate is mostly the same. I mean, like, there's a distinction in the code, sure, but like, nobody cares about that. We all just say it breaks the tier cap. Well, I do. It makes 0 sense. Like, nothing that happens here makes any sense whatsoever. To be fair, okay, to be fair, that's always been a thing. Like the floor generation going whack if it's a double trouble. So that's not too concerning. Like, honestly, I've seen this a million times. It's just like so in line with what I just ranted about. I ate. Okay. Dude. Guys, chill. Oh, RNG rock. They just came straight for me. Gonna think about that. I was hoping for Krampus. Well, that sucks. Heartbreak. How does that work? Do I like die? I don't know. I'm not gonna chance it. We're just done here. This could be Blessed Penny. I think I want to take that. It's Bloody Penny. And I mean, 7 cents is nice. Gets me into shop range. Remember, spacebar gives you cards. Indeed it does. Thank you. Another Hermit card. Oh, no, wait. That was my... Okay, I'm going to use the World and keep the Hermit. There's a library here. That is Apollyon's best friend. Because if I get to void, like, a health-generating book... If I get to void both health-generating books, the run is just over. So yeah, we definitely want to go to a library and see what happens. I get to void 1 health generating book. Sweet. And I get to become Bookworm. This is also going to take forever. I only need... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I only need to touch 3 of these, but we might as well touch that for potential Necromancer. I'll be back. Oh god. Are we pushing for a finish today? Yes, definitely. Today, this streak ends today, one way or another. Champion belt. Sorry, suplex. Now you'll jump when you void. That's okay. I'm just gonna void in safe spaces. I'll get used to it. I'll also get a familiar every time I void. I'll also use the Necronomicon every time I avoid, so, you know, the chances of me actually jumping into an enemy are pretty slim, I would say. Hierophant. Good card. Good God, who's that awesome fella? I don't know who. Are you looking into a mirror, bro? Okay, what do we got? Sure. Another hermit. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of here. Chaos! This is actually a decent Chaos character, because every time you find a shit item, you just press spacebar. I'll take Chaos. This is actually a solid Chaos character. Emperor. Well, I'm not going back for that hermit. I can tell you that. Okay, I could take the Brimstone now, so I definitely want to bomb into that curse room. And see if I can maybe get teleported back into that devil deal that had Brimstone, by the way. Gat, he did it again. Okay, look, I literally explained why it's not as big of a deal on this character. Like, we're good. Chill. Justice. We're taking the Strength card because that's going to make the Brimstone cheaper if we actually get ported. Fat Fly. We have BFF. I want a Fat Fly. This is like a fatter fly now. Oh, that doesn't work, right. That's okay. But now I can Void Smelter. Yeah, I still don't have the universally shared chat boner for Smelter. So I'm just gonna forego that one and save my 15 cents for next floor, where it's probably gonna be greed, but still. I'm finishing the challenge today, hopefully. we don't know yet. We can still lose. Too bad the devil deal didn't stay open, but I also didn't have to go into the boss room like an idiot immediately. Wow, everyone's coming straight for me. Great. That's the kind of behavior I'm expecting from my random enemies. I want to go in there with Void up. Ooh. A lot of hands. That was a lot of hands. Able. Would be Conjoined. Conjoined is kind of hot with Tech 0. But remember, if I go in there and press spacebar, I actually get a bunch of random stats. And that seems better than Able. I'm finishing one way or another. I'm finishing this particular streak today. We're gonna go into the... We're gonna avoid Able first. Damage and move speed. There's no way, right? Worth a shot. It could have been there, actually. I was just thinking I couldn't possibly be that lucky. Got any other exciting streaks planned after this one? I haven't thought about that yet because the streak actually took longer than I thought it would, so I figured before I brainstorm more ideas, I'm gonna wait for this one to be finished. I mean, we can still lose. You can always get unlucky on the Ice Axe. I don't think I'm gonna die on this character anymore, so that's like, oh. Okay. I love buttons, man. Dude, I love buttons. Buttons are... Wait, what just happened? Buttons are terrible. Wow. Terrible, terrible buttons. I hate them. Everything about them can go die in a fire. Oh my god, buttons suck, man! Oh, dude, I love buttons. Oh, no, it just keeps giving me globins, dude. Buttons are so terrible. Dude, buttons are just the worst, honestly. I love how I played a winning sound and spawned that. Oh, it was a dono machine button, but it's already blown up so it doesn't spawn it. Clever. Yeah, Potato Ironman is definitely on my menu, and I want to play some of that tomorrow to get back into the groove. Wait, hold up. We've done here. I'm going to go into the other one. I mean, I might as well use that. I have Book of Shadows. Oh, Sun card. I have Book of Shadows, so I get out for free, and I also get a Soul Heart, and there should be enough of the floor left to do some fun stuff here. Really care. Gonna do that big room only if one of those 3 rooms up there doesn't have an enemy. There's still the shop, which probably also has an enemy to be fair, but we have 34 cents and Void, so we definitely want to peek inside. Oh, there's no enemy. Dude, a wafer and a blue map? Holy crap. Alright, well, I'm definitely not dying anymore now on a polygon. With a wafer, no chance. I don't even care if you send me 2 horseless headmans. We're not dying here anymore. Chaos deniers in shambles. Now, like I said, Chaos is fine here. Like, the reason Chaos killed the last streak is because it starved me for HP. But I had plenty of HP with the Book of Revelations already. With the Book of Revelations already voided. And like the biggest factor is that a polygon is literally immune to useless passives. Because he just voids them for stats. So yeah, Chaos was a really good pick here. For sure. Curse of Darkness. Get out of jail free card. Well, we might as well. Oops. Like, the streak that died to Chaos was Tainted Samson, and it was right at the start of the run, so there were like no insurances, and I just got fucked over by it. But that was impossible here. I already had everything I needed to win, so Chaos was always just gonna push to run into more extreme or do nothing. Even bigger. I do have the Polaroid. I do have the Book of Shadows, actually. Voided. Judgment. Oh my god. Does the dream come true? Oh. I can't void that because I'll void the Razor, so I'll take damage every time. I'll take I'm probably not going to be using that a whole lot, but again, I can't like press spacebar in that room. I don't want Void to damage me. Also, unless this floor wraps all the way around and there's a room to the left of that. Oops. Secret room, this is just another whack floor generation. Do you take damage with the Book of Shadows? Yes. Book of Shadows can't protect you from stuff like that. IV bag also damages you even if you have a shield. And I wish I had more luck. Void was not very generous on that front in this run. It's still a very good run, mind you, but still. Get out of jail free card. I guess I can use that to get into the Super Secret Room for free. I love Lost Fly. That item's amazing. I'm just taking that. It's a BFF Lost Fly too. So it's amazinger. I wonder if a light beam takes out the dudes. It damages them. Took them out. Ah! Okay, I actually outranged Fred. Could have done that from the start. Mom's pad. Too spooky. That's fire rate. I'm gonna take that. Might as well touch that for 1 out of 3. Yes, mother. Although that's not that great. Hey look, Voodoo Head doing his thing. Of giving me a bunch of curse rooms that I don't really want to enter. But then we'll do so anyway once the void is charged. I actually have the wafer. I don't even take a full heart of damage here. Wheezy. Sensor. Sensor and punching bag. I don't need those. Sweet. Go to the other. Trib, Horf. All that. Range down, sure. We have false PhD. That's gonna give me damage. Oh, not popping it. I have 5 tier red, but I've already voided for a tears up, so I'm definitely not capped. So I don't want to take a tears down. But the only pill I want to take. Honestly, forgot yet. Chaos. Well, sometimes chaos also just gives you things from the current pool. Easy to forget about it. He spawned the tears. Arcade? Huh. Dude, how am I so bad? Lost Fly, you're being a bit of a derp. Not gonna lie. Okay, Lost Fly is making up for it. Isn't Bad Trip false PhD profit with wafer? It sure is. I don't know what I was thinking. Even without it, it would have been good because it would have essentially converted a soul heart into a black heart. But you know what? It's not even worth going back for. That's how strong this run is. Oh? Oh no. Yo, remember my catchphrase from 10 years ago? Teleporting enemies in big rooms! Take notes, aspiring game designers. This is peak game design. Are you kidding me? Where is he? The worst part is you hear him teleport all the time, but you just can't find him. Because this game doesn't have directional audio or anything. No devil deal. Let's go. Not even worth it to spam Void on cooldown. I mean, frankly, I should be doing that. Navi! Well, I have the blue map, so Navi is really only good for finding me crawl spaces. Also, taking Navi is going to give me Lord of the Flies, so that's flight. Sure. You convinced me. Maybe Navi can find me a crawl space. Okay, that's for the secret room. But I knew that was here. Huh. Yo, the fly! Ghost chest. Whoa! There's more flight. Knockout drops. I don't care about either of these. Okay, I got luck, I got damage, I got range, I got speed. I got a reverse hanged man that I don't care about. And somehow this is a dead end. Okay. I also got Dumpy from the monster manual that I absorbed, but he's gonna be gone at the start of the next floor. Oh, I can fly. I get that. Sweet. See, that was worth it. Alright, they're friendly. It would have actually been more convenient to blow it up in those guys' face, but that's okay. I could play that, you know. I could play that. Wait, was that a second Emperor card? Is this a dead end? What? I mean, sure, the Super Secret Room is up there, but in general, if the Secret and the Super Secret Room diverge from one another like that, it's usually in the direction of the Secret Room. Like, I really thought we were going the right way here. Oh, well. That's not hard for the record, that's just annoying. This is deeply ingrained speedrunner's reflex to groan in agony every time you encounter envy. But it definitely saves a lot of time this floor if I just press Q upon entering it. But on average, you save a lot more time if you press it on the chest. All right. That was Satan's ladder. Hey, I mean, I could have taken that and voided it while I was holding it above my head, but I figured I don't want to actually clear another 4 rooms, just avoid the 4 items at the start of the chest, so. Ooh, give me that. That might make the difference between win and loss. Legitimately. Yep. That's definitely what it's gonna do. Curse of the Unknown. Technology. Sure. I like tech. Garbage. Garbage. Yes! Look at all those friends of mine he's summoning. Your flies are fighting for me now, sir. Oh my god, he's getting terrorized. I'm gonna let the flies do it. You got this! Hell yeah! Nice! Apollyon down. 2 more! Chat. Tainted Isaac next, after this ad break. BRB. Alright, chat. Second to last. I'm nervous. Even though this guy is like really easy. Okay. Ain't it Isaac? 8 item slots. Literally average starting stats. 8 item slots, but finds 2 items every time he comes across a pedestal. This is really a quality over quantity character, and it just works well. I mean, and it just works so well. Thematically fitting trinket or consumable. Oh god. Here, Spidey, Spidey, Spidey. Here. How did you not die? The other guy died in 3 hits. That was a champion. Sir? Dude, I'm getting you. Great. Okay, jumper cables are okay, but it's honestly not the kind of item I want blocking an item slot, to be honest. I'm just gonna buy a soul heart and be happy. As an average player, T. Isaac is a hard character. I don't honestly, I don't know how your own skill would affect the experience, to be honest. I personally think getting like 3 quality 4 items every round is pretty good. The great champions have less HP. I thought it was like a universal thing that champions just had more HP. Today I learned. I forget, if I dice shard one of those rotating pedestals, does it only rotate the item that's on display at the time, or does it actually rotate, reroll those? I think it just rerolls the item on display, but I'm not 100% sure. Guess we'll figure it out. As a bad player, Isaac is a hard character. I mean, I think every character is hard when you're bad at the game. You can't forget, like, I make this look fairly easy, right? But you can't forget that the Binding of Isaac is actually a bonkers difficult game, right? Like, you're just looking at 4,000 hours of gameplay experience. For me to actually, like, be able to go into most rooms and know where to go to not get hit. And that's really only when I focus and don't play like a dingus. I'm okay with an early Samson's Chains. I can use that to destroy some pots, and that's pretty strong, and then eventually we can drop it. If I feel really frisky later on, I can use it to destroy some mushrooms as well. But like right now, just using that to dig for a potential quarter is actually pretty strong. Right, spiders can come out of these. I can't take my hand off the keyboard while I'm doing this. I also understand that this is not exactly riveting gameplay, but, and you know, I hate this as well. But at the same time, it's the second to last character on a challenge that's proven to be actually pretty difficult, so I wanna actually do well. So I'm gonna take my time. Riveting gameplay when frog, I get it. You love min-maxing. Well, I'm not judging you. But also, what is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. That's nice. I still don't care about the 15-cent item. I might give that dice shard a chance, but at the same time, I really, really want to have that for the boss room. Well, never mind. I'm not re-rolling a meat cube. Actually, am I re-rolling a meat cube? With 8 slots, a meat cube doesn't seem that great. Huh. I'll think about that. A meat cube's gotta be worth an item slot. Like a permanent slot on my roster. He hates defensive orbitals. Yeah, absolutely. They're like the worst thing. Never mind the fact that ball and chain also blocks shots for me. Terrible. Yeah, I'll take a bandage ball, and I'm probably not going to be dropping it all run long. Not gonna lie. That's the kind of item that just is here to stay. Should I reroll? I should at the very least save that for the devil deal, right? Birthright gives you like 4 additional slots, right? Is that correct? Counterfeit penny? Hell yeah. Early counterfeit penny. We love to see it. Mom's perfume is fine. Breaks the tier cap. Probably not the kind of item I would have on the build permanently, but like right now it's a DPS increase. So it's really hard to hate that. Quarter. I said quarter, not spider. Quarter. Actually, I'll just pick up counterfeit penny. I really don't need the quarter that badly. Ready to see Brim in the devil deal. I am also ready to see Brim in the devil deal, but we saw that last run, so we might not here. That's totally how it works. What happened in the last run is totally going to influence what happens in this run. Yep. Why does it have to be a camo champion that moves around like that? No, that actually I just jumped IRL. You probably saw that. That freaked me out. Thanks, ball and chain. That scared the crap out of me. Holy. Look at that, bro. Which tainted character is the easiest? We're playing him right now. Well, I'm doing him last out of all the tainted characters. Well. Yoink. No unavoidable damage. I could have avoided that damage easily by not picking the ball and chain. Checkmate, haters. See, Apollyon you can without ever picking up an item, as Prof proved once upon a time. Well, I mean, you're guaranteed to find a bunch of bangers. That's also pretty good. The Hermit. I mean, I can come back for that if I end up using the dice shard on this floor. Oh, dude! Ooh, that's a nice one, but I think I want to keep the counterfeit penny. Okay. Doesn't matter what this is, we have 4 bombs. There's no basement boss that threatens me here. 3 bombs. Are they all gonna die on the ball and chain? Oh yeah. Look at the old ball and chain putting in the work. Okay, what do we got? We got health up for the devil deal. And we got Damocles, Death. This is a load of garbage. Okay, it actually rerolls both, and that's an abadiddle. Do, do, do. I'm just out of here. I love how one backstabber shot was enough to kill the fly. You see that? Like, he just bled out. He got hit once and bled out. And that is why backstabbers is bananas. I have 3 items so far where I'm like pretty sure that I'm not gonna drop them all run, and then I have a 4th item where I'm pretty sure, where I'm like very unwilling to drop it. So we're looking pretty good right now. I want to see what that is. I have the ball and chain. That was stupid. It's a super tinted rock. Ooh. Okay. Well, Ipecac then. Well, we have Ipecac, so we win. Any questions? Rob's ignore backstabber challenge impossible. I might actually ignore backstabber now. Okay, as chat correctly pointed out, breakfast is 100% free to drop now, so we can just get rid of it at our first convenience. I probably want to get rid of the ball and chain soon as well, because I don't want it to accidentally destroy any mushrooms. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. Especially considering I now have Ipecac, so I can just destroy all the mushrooms for free. Okay, and then next up, we're going to get rid of Ipecac. We're never getting rid of Ipecac. We're getting rid of breakfast next. I'm not going to drop Abaddon. No, 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 no. Do you remember a time you said, okay, I win, and then didn't? No. Although I thought the Tainted Keeper run we lost was one during this challenge. Although that was like an entirely different category of loss, so I'm not entirely sure that counts. Usually when I say I win, it's because I just got absurdly strong. Like... Oh, I didn't realize it was a spiky chest. I was reading chat. Oops. Oh. Those are all lovers cards, right? Oh, that is tragic. Oh. I presume Smelter and a bunch of trinkets are pretty valuable on this character. The problem is that you never find like 2 good trinkets in one run. It's impossible. I'm a subscriber from YouTube. I recently discovered this game and really love your videos. Hey, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. Where's my super secret room? Oh. Triple threat. Gee, oh my god.
Pretty fly. Pretty fly.
Okay. I think I want move speed. Ipecac likes move speed. Okay, just to confirm, if I pick this back up, I'm not gonna get the heart container, right? Like, that's consumed. Here. What's here? Probably nothing I'm gonna use. Not Leviathan by any chance, right? No. I don't know. I don't want to use Soul of Isaac here because I feel like it's gonna be pretty difficult to find something that I can actually take. Like, the Mark barely does anything. The Pact would be really good. I'm not gonna go for Brimstone. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem worth it. Is the Soul of Isaac worth here? Probably not either. Okay. The lockup would have been permanent. I mean, true, but... I like move speed. Oh, but the move speed isn't. Oh, I get what you're saying. True. Yeah, that would have been pretty neat, actually. Because of dropping coin. Ah, I get you. That's okay. Nice. Library? Okay. Okay. This is where the Soul of Isaac goes. If we find a Book of Revs, it's actually like giga over. Book of Revs or Satanic Bible. Preferably Book of Revs. In this case. Oh, right. Oh, I'm using it anyway. I mean, I said I'd prefer the Book of Revs. I didn't say I wouldn't take the Satanic Bible, so that's fine. That's A-okay with me. Rotten Baby. Okay, Rotten Baby Ipecac truly does not have the glory that it once had. But it's still a Rotten Baby, so I want it. And I don't think I want to go to the store here because, like, I'm not going to waste an item slot on a map. As much as I love my mapping, I want everything that I have here to kind of work off of the Ipecac. The only thing that I can think of right now in a shop that I would 100% take and integrate into the build would be a stopwatch. And granted, we've been finding a lot of those recently. But still. Oh, Birthright. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Maybe I'll go back. Gear rate would be nice. This is just hot trash. Ah, sure, you talk me into it. We can fight Birthright. Birthright gives you more item slots on this guy. That's pretty good. Gotta say. Do we care about Bandage Ball with 3 Pretty Flies? A lot less, that's a good point. I might drop the Bandage Ball down the road. I didn't think I would, honestly. I thought it would just stay with me forever, but if I get three... I also didn't anticipate being handed 3 Pretty Flies. How about a Magic Mushroom? That's one that would stay with me till the end. Yeah. I'll buy these. Fun card. Oh, amazing. Ipecac Rotten Baby. Rotten Baby does not work the same way it used to. I don't care about the other book, and I don't really know which one of these I would drop for school bag. Rotten Baby does not get the 40 damage from Ipecac, unfortunately. Or the flies in general. The Fear Shot breaks tier cap and increases my tier rate, so it's kind of hard to drop that too. Like, I'd have a tough time dropping it. But that's probably the most likely one to go. I'm going to use the Sun card here, because I have some real rare potential for stealing Boss Rush in this run. And that's like at least 8 items that I'm going to see. Compound Fracture. That feels like it might kill me. Yeah, how about no? If this was Eden Roulette, I would 100% jump on that. But not in this scenario. Here. Don't care about the big chest. Abaddon gives me speed up as well, but yeah, that's probably one that is going to get dropped down the road. I don't know. I mean, Abaddon and Belt maybe as well. I like my move speed. can I say? I don't know. I mean, those are bridges that we cross when we come to them, right? Not really a point. Also, I just realized that we're only on depths 1. I thought we were on depths 2 when I said I was gonna steal a boss rush item. Feels a lot less likely all of a sudden. Okay, that Larry Jr. was just sad. Did you see the guy get mad before the other dude even died? Do they not get mad when the other dude falls to 0, but when he falls to like 2? We'd go for Goat Head. I mean, we can eventually replace it. Really doesn't help. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get rid of the belt for Goat Head. Sure. Okay, 40 seconds to steal the boss rush item. I think that's not gonna happen unless we get a floor like last run. With like 2 rooms to the boss. And one of them needs to have the X marks the spot. I really thought we were already on depth 2. A bit sad. That's a pretty good trinket. We're set on money and not finding use items anymore is pretty good when you already have one of the best you can have. Oh, it's a dead end. Not a great room for Ipecac, but sure. What do we got? We can actually just take that to spawn the cards and then put it back down. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, 2 of Spades, Hanged Man, and Lover's question mark. That is a sad booster pack, not gonna lie. That is a sad, sad booster pack. Goat Baby! That's gotta be better than Abaddon at this point. Actually, that's gotta be better than the Bandage Ball. I'll take Goat Baby. I have 4 flies. I have 3 flies. Run is 2 Blue Baby. Nice. Thanks for the good luck. Okay, sure. I think you might have heard that. Somebody just sped across on a motorbike. And felt the need to be like really loud about it. T. Isaac is a character that pops lovers in a secret room to high roll. I could do that, but I don't like broken hearts generally. And I feel like what am I gonna get? Birthright? What am I gonna take with Birthright? I don't want Exploding Brimstone. I could get Dr. Fetus, I guess, and that would be absurd. But it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I guess I could get, what's his name? Card Reading, just to speed up the run. Rock Bottom. It's way too late to Rock Bottom. Actually, I could like drop Ipecac to get my stats back and then... I don't know. Whatever. I wonder how will I nap to ASMR props with Ipecac carpet bombing? Yeah, you're not. I'm sorry. No naps for you today, sir. Guppy's Eye and Guillotine. I like both of these, but starting to assemble Guppy as Tainted Isaac. I'm just gonna go. Okay, we take the Polaroid, which I'm pretty sure doesn't occupy a slot. these really aren't great. I mean, Gimpy is a cool item and all, but I already have a Soul Heart spawner. Damage ups are just kind of with Ipecac anyway, and the other two we don't even need to talk about. Let's go. I already have Dry Baby though. What else could I possibly need? Ah, Man of Culture, I see.
A fortune.
There was the dude again with his motorcycle. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Quite loudly. Well, I apologize. I don't know, it's like a straight road right in front of my house and people feel the need to like really speed through the village. You thought it was your tummy. Your tummy makes those kind of sounds. May I suggest like eating? It's you passing gas. Stop covering it up. Oh dang, you got me. Gold baby! Nice. Oops, hit myself. But I'm gonna do that eating. Good choice. Excellent choice. I love eating. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Dark Bomb. You know, I've thought about Dark Bomb, but again, I have a Soul Heart spawner, so it's really not that great. I don't care about this either. Coal is just not very impactful with Ipecac, and I don't care about a Krampus head over a Satanic Bible. I could get Duality instead of Mom's Perfume, I guess, and get an Angel Room at the end of the next floor. But what would I get out of an Angel Room? Like, you don't need Sacred Heart. Godhead is kind of cool with Ipecac, but really not that great either. Like, what am I gonna get? The Mind. The Mind would be pretty sick. Prism also. I mean, always a sucker for Prism, but I don't know. I like the Perfume. Is Backstabber that good? Yeah, I love Backstabber. I'm not getting rid of Backstabber. Just the chance that my Ipecac can do an additional 10% of the enemy's health every time I hit. That's good enough for me. You gotta realize that backstabbing is my fetish at this point, chat. You can't get the backstabber out of me. What Devil Deal items am I even looking for? I have no idea. The Pact. I don't know. Devil Deal items aren't that great here. You say hi? Like the most tense moment of my streaming career. No, it's fine. It's really not a big of a deal. Hey, look who's here! It's the Headless Woman! How's everyone doing, chat? How are we feeling on this final day of the challenge? How are you? You had a day off today. Of work. And that's great. She's also giving a thumbs up that you can't see because she's put it out of the frame. But So what's new? Nothing. How was breakfast? She is the headless woman, yeah. She doesn't get the other part of the joke, but that's okay. I can explain it later. What? So yeah, how's everyone today? How was your weekend? What did you guys do? Anything exciting? Remind me to fill that up after this run. Chill weekend. Maybe encountering her is what prevented him showing up. Maybe. Yeah, I told you I wouldn't get it. Okay. This weekend was fine, just a normal couple days off today. Sucks to be back at work. Yeah, I feel that. Recharge weekend. Hey, you need those too. Those are important. Tell us all about your recharge weekend. You worked like 12 hours or so. 10? 10? 8? 7? Good. Finish up. Okay, we're back to 12. She thought I was talking about single days. I was talking about the whole weekend. Back to work in 40 minutes! I asked last week off and it was frankly not enough. It's never enough. Take her to the cinema. The last time I went to the cinema, she didn't want to come along. And the time before that, she did come along and thought the movie was too long. Maybe we have different taste in cinematics. She didn't enjoy the Odyssey. Okay. Okay, I correct. She did enjoy the Odyssey, but she thought it was a bit too long and drawn out, which is fair. And then the last one I watched was Obsession, and she's absolutely not the type for that. But that movie was a banger. Go watch Obsession if you haven't yet. Go watch K-pop Demon Hunters with her again. Yeah. When was the last time you did watch that? We still need to watch that in English, actually. Well, I haven't. Was Paulie in that movie? In Odyssey? Yes. Wait, that movie was fire? Wait, which one are you talking about now? Odyssey or Obsession? Paulie. Polyphemus. The Cyclops. I mean, both. Yeah, they were both pretty good, yeah. Obsession was, I really had a great time in Obsession, honestly. Like, she doesn't like psychological horror, but like the next day I went to her like, hey, if you want to watch Obsession, I'll totally go with you again. I would have seen that a second time. I need to watch that in English at some point still. Because I haven't. I feel like 1 week is never enough. Isn't there like the psychology thing that says that you only start recovering after like 2 weeks? Like actually recovering? It takes a week to get some of the shit done you didn't have time for. Yup. Most of these high esteemed, way too CPR Bromo are way too long nowadays. Yeah, I mean, could Odyssey have been shorter? Sure, but like, I don't know. I feel like the length is kind of what made it. Richard back there. Is that why you laughed just now? Okay. Oppenheimer could have been half as long. I didn't actually see Oppenheimer. You watched Spider-Man yesterday? I missed the last two, so I don't bother with this one. I mean, I understand that it probably stands alone on its own too. Because it needs to, so people can watch it, but I don't know. That sucks. Mine too. Like 5 minutes of flashbacks to the previous ones. Yeah, I know. I mean, flashbacks is what helped the movie stand on its own, right? I don't know if the 5 minutes are enough because I didn't see it, but... What? Okay. I couldn't imagine watching the new one without at least watching the last one. Yeah. You won't know what's happening unless you watch No Way Home. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll catch up on them. I always loved Spider-Man as a kid. What? Okay, she's leaving. You want to say bye, chat? Do you want to say bye? No. Shaking her head, but she's waving at you, chat. Look there. Bye-bye. Okay, where were we? Ipecac destruction. And a bunch of items on a pedestal that I don't care about. The sun! Sure, that's gonna make the chest a lot easier. Ipecac always wants to have something that makes the chest easier because Ipecac really hates the chest. So having the sun to do that for me, that's pretty neat. I do enjoy how Nolan avoids CGI when possible. In the Odyssey, the scene with the giant warriors wasn't CGI. They hired 7-foot tall actors for the giants and replaced the Greeks with short stunt doubles. I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, fine, I'll clear it. It's another charge on the book. And then I can start saving up for the emergency charge. You know, the emergency charge that I'm going to use if I take damage and have 11 hearts left. Real emergency right there. Goat baby! Easy. Well, there's Brimstone. Somebody asked earlier if I would take Brimstone over Ipecac if it showed up, so I guess here's the question. The question is, do I take Brimstone over Goathead? We can drop Goathead here. It doesn't do anything after this floor. Yeah, let's take Brimcac. I wasn't feeling so good about Brimcac when I was theorizing earlier, but now it honestly seems like a banger. I have a lot of health generation, you know, I have the chest coming up, which Ipecac generally dislikes. I don't know, this just seems good. This just seems really good. I love how this is the first room I encounter after picking up Brimcac. Just rocks everywhere. Brimcac is dangerous. Does this look dangerous to you? Because, yeah, it absolutely is. But you know what? Danger is my second name. Oh, good God. That's a lie, actually. I lied for dramatic effect. Please forgive me, chat. My second name is not Danger. Idiot. Oh, baby. Oh. Gonna be real with you here, chat. There's way too many of those pot throwing ghosts in the cathedral. Blocks it. That's okay. Oh, I did not activate speedrun mode with CAC. The reason I'm not in speedrunning mode is because I'm at the cusp of winning a really, really tough challenge that I've been working on for the last 2 months. And the last thing I want to do right now is lose it to speedrun mode. If this was Eden Roulette, I would have activated speedrun mode like 15 minutes ago. I heard Nolan build a giant particle collider to generate a real black hole just for Interstellar too. What a man. God. Okay, which one do we drop for the for the Tech X? Probably Abaddon. We like the tier rate from Perfume with Tech X. Actually, no, I can drop the Black Handle. That's done its job.
The sun.
All right. From my experience, though, by the way, this is like what the average T Isaac run looks like. That's why I think this character is like really easy. Like, this is really no absurdly powerful run or anything. It's just a result of seeing so many items. I love how it just constantly explodes if you push it against the wall. That's amazing. What am I doing? Oh, I just wanted to kill the bloat, sure. Ah, they're faster than me. See, this is what, like, move speed. All right, I think I'll win this shot. What do you think? Oh, baby! This goes to Delhi, right? I mean, this could easily be Delirium, but... Friendly reminder once more that as of Repentance, Tech X damage actually scales with how far you charge it. It was not a thing in earlier versions of the game. That's why I'm fully charging every shot. Nice! Okay, chat. We're here. The finale after this ad break. All right, chat. Oh, I'm scared. Actually scared. But we got this. Isaac, easiest character in the game. Let's do it. Spawn me right next to the item room. That usually leads to an additional reroll. Sad. Okay, well. Looks like we're not getting an additional reroll. Well, that's okay. Okay, one entire cent. This is the last run of the streak, so we're instantly bombing that donation machine. Could try and get the Diplo. You can do fun stuff with the D6 and Diplo, of course, but nice. I like quints. Yeah, I like quints. Good. I also only get one roll this floor, so I'd rather have that up for the boss room. Sure, I could let Quince sit there, but Quince is good against quite a number of bosses. And in basically any room. So yeah. 5 bombs for 7 cents at the shop. Wanna leave the option open to buy that Diplo. If not, I can go back for the remote detonator. Okay, remote detonator just became a lot better. Oh, there would have actually been another reroll. Like... Oh, what am I doing? That's okay. Oh, that's soul heart regardless. Yeah, but I wanted to have the soul heart immediately because I'm a huge scaredy cat right now. Okay, how that dodged me is beyond me, but I'll take it. Okay, remote detonator looking really hot right now. There it is. Do these segments break into quints? I forget. That'd be nuts. Oh, they sure do. Oh, of course, that's the one I get. Actually, that works. No, keep doing that. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, keep moving left and right. Ooh. That was nice. That was neat. I like my soul hearts, but I also like eye rolling. We can look for the secret room to find money. But also just open the golden chest to find money. I know what we're doing. Okay. Probably want that, right? I mean, I constantly forget about it, but it's a decent item, and you never want to drop the D6. So just being able to hold another one is pretty good. Can I get the key with one bomb? I don't think I can. Ooh. No door there. Okay. YOLO.
Soul of Cain.
Well, this is probably where a reroll goes. Clubs. I have an idea. Oh! Oh, well, no, I deliberately didn't pick that up because I'm trying to deploy it. No, chill. All according to plan. I'm not done here yet. Nice. That's the battery in the shop. Props trying not to take backstabber challenge, level impossible. Oh, that was a good super secret ultra secret room. Not the one I was hoping for, of course, but I mean, you know, I have a deep unnatural love for backstabbers, so. Okay, I guess we'll just take that. I mean, the luck is nice, the soul heart is nice to protect my devil chance. That was a good floor. I mean, my character looks terrifying right now, but other than that. Haha! You can't reach me. You are powerless here. Haha! Run, idiots! I would take apple with +2 luck. Yeah, but I had a roll available and I wanted to greet it. Didn't seem worth it greeting it to me after that. Yeah, we had detonator. I could have taken detonator with me, but I don't actually want detonator. Detonator is already pretty awkward, but when you have it in the second item slot and then you need to manually switch around every time you want to donate your bomb, it just gets really, really weird. Kind of an insane golden chest, not gonna lie. Backstabber! Ah! Wow. Clicker. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, that's a good joke game. That is a good meme. There's a battery. Hold up, we have some things to do here, chat. There's some science to be done on this floor. Okay. Hey, Probs, literally just found another bug if you use a magician or telepathy for dummies and enter the next room. The first 1 to 4 tiers right after entering the room will have the magician effect. Goes very well with camo on these. Really? Interesting. Oh, not running away. No running away, dude. Come on, I need to bottleneck you here and then drop a bomb. There you go. This is gonna be a pain to take the last few HP off of this guy. Okay. What do we got? Oh, great. That's fine. Do I care about little Steven? Not over a random boss item, do I? Do I care about that? I have a lot of resources. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I can't get into Jacob from that clicker, but I could get lost. I'm honestly not a huge fan of. Okay, no, it is so tempting to use that golden pill to potentially get a... What's it called? Nice. It's so tempting to take that to potentially get 48-hour energy, but there's so much that can go wrong with that golden pill. And it's the last of 34 runs. Like, I'm not messing with that. I'm sorry. I could get the virus and a small rock in one room here. Instead I got neither. Tragic. I'll take a single pill. I mean, that sucks, but it's okay. That's really not a big deal. Alright, you know what? Let's just get a magic mushroom and declare GG. That health damage? Sorry, alright. I knew I'd seen that one. That was a bit scary. I mean, there's some shenanigans I can do with that, so I think I'm taking that with me. I have an empty trinket slot. Yeah, but, like, that is random and I don't want it. And that messes with drop rates, which I also don't like. Let's spawn him extra rewards. But it doesn't spawn me extra rewards. It replaces the rewards I have. That's the problem. Like, it messes with the entire balance of the drop rates. You got problems IRL? Oh boy, haven't heard that joke in a while. No, it's fine. I do, in fact. But who doesn't? That always used to be my answer. I should go back to getting that health down. Gulp. Bad. Imagine if I gulped the Polaroid now. It would be truly tragic. Challenge rooms are great with Isaac because it's basically just 3 savable charges on the dice. Oh, god damn it. But cards are on average better than a random coin or a heart. Yeah, but you're gonna really regret that when you're standing in front of an item room and not have a key. Nonetheless, I think. Okay, this is exactly the kind of scenario I bought the backpack for, to find the Satanic Bible. So let's find the Satanic Bible, chat. Oh, dude, backpacks actually screw me over because now I can only reroll 2 items. This is such a travesty, man. Why can't I put that back down there? Although, I guess taking the Book of Shadows with me isn't the worst idea. Oh, okay. Nice unintentional dodge. Blind butter. Yeah, great. It's okay, we'll get there, don't worry. We have the boss challenge, the challenge room there too, remember? But then the next room gives you justice and it's all okay. Okay, I said I wouldn't take the golden pill, but now I'm gulping like every single pill down that I find. I see the irony, but at the same time I'm like really, really hoping for a 48-hour energy. It would be such a banger. Do I know any of these? That's another Hematemesis. Puberty. Here's up shot fit. That was an insane pill. Holy crap. The tower. Mr. Boom. Well, I mean... Love how there's another pill. Like, it just shoves all the pills down my face because it knows I'm gonna eat them. I think I'm gonna wait for the store, though, because maybe there's a PhD in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, this should be the store, right? I have a health down pill in the pool, which turns into health up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy! Okay. Wait, where is it? Question mark. Is this maze curse? My pill got moved, right? It was like way closer to me. Yep. I love this game. I just want my pill, dude! I should also keep this heart container that I'm about to get until I get to the super secret room, because there might be a blood donation machine in there. So let's do that first. This is also my last roll, which I want to save for a potential devil deal / boss room, so we're not going to run back for now. Ow. I thought that would get all three. I probably want to get that fool's gold, but I also want to go to the secret room. When I only have one bomb now I'm thinking about it, I didn't plan that very well. If I do this, I should get 2 fool's golds and a shot at the secret room. Super secret room, you know what I meant. Black card. Ooh.
Hematemesis.
Oh well. I have another hematemesis pill, right? I can do that again. Let's kill the boss first. Check for the 33.8%. Bombino is fine, especially if I do a bunch of percentage damage to him immediately. Okay, Tears Up is great, especially with Backstabber, so I'm not going to say no to that. I do not have a bomb, unfortunately. Okay, that's a level 2 meat boy due to a level 4 meat boy, sorry, due to the Eternal Heart. I'm doing an amount of min-maxing here that I would never do on like a regular Isaac run. Okay, item room has Mr. Boom, which is already depleted, so I can't use that. The shop just has the Book of Shadows, which is not terrible, but I feel like I wanna do my Okay. Do I still look for the Satanic Bible here? I mean, I'd probably still take Satanic Bible over the thingy, right? Okay, well, luckily for all of you, it didn't show up. Man, those were some weak sauce hematemesis pills. But it's okay. I got some black hearts for free. I can't really complain. Okay, I want to go into the curse room, but only after my dice is charged. There could be an arcade on this floor, even though with these 2 rooms right next to me right off the bat, that's pretty unlikely. But we still want to hold on to the heart container until we're absolutely sure, I guess. Satanic Bible. You don't see that many pills after caves, to be fair. There's actually an arcade. Wait, we're totally playing this guy, right? Instead of the blood pink. What is the counter thingy? Are we streaking every character? Yes. And you've actually tuned in just in time for the finale. Those are some very, very unfortunately placed queens. Oh, that's okay. Okay, sure. Captain to your right. Okay. That had to show up at some point. And didn't have to, but pretty likely to show up. I'm just gonna buy that. Or take that. Like you can roll that and try and get shop items, but the shop pool is so big at this point that it's not a particularly consistent reroll. And just getting a Steam sale for a future shop is pretty neat. We are all hoping for Isaac to find some horrible fate. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty hard for this to turn into a loss at this point. Like, we're pretty good already. Fuck down. That's fine. Okay, what do I need the least? I actually like the heart because of the demon beggar. I need the coin the least, I guess. Kind of difficult. Like, I can do this, but I'll probably take damage, right? No, I didn't. Honestly, I've actually never done that from any side other than the left or the right. That's the first time I've done that. Hurricano. Okay. Definitely want to play that. He's very likely to give you a health up, and health ups are good when you're looking for... Well, I'm also not going to say no to a map. Health ups are pretty good when you're looking to create more meat. Is that here? That'd be sick. I only have one bomb. Okay, this is going to be the last reroll of the floor, so we're not going to walk back immediately to roll something. We're going to save it for the devil deal / angel room / boss room. Oh god, I have quins. Goodbye. Alright, Sty is fine. I have one heart container and there's 2 full hearts lying there, so we are going to be doing a lot of walking back and forth, chat. This is not going to be fun. What boss is the standard for each character? We're just taking everything to Blue Baby. Like this is going to be like a big YouTube video eventually, assuming we win this. And then if that actually does well on YouTube, as in like performance, you know, views, then I might redo this with like Delirium. Okay. Okay. That pill takes out the guesswork with my 1 bomb, so no complaints. I assumed it was above the item room, so it's a good thing that I found that I can see forever pill. Oh, hi. Oh god, we're gonna be walking back and forth so much. Oh no, please just pay out. Please just pay out instantly. Be a good boy. Be my good boy, please. Just pay out, man. Thank you. No. Yes. Pop the potato peeler first in case it's health down so it doesn't affect me. I'll do it. Am I gonna do it? I mean, I can roll that. Oh. That. I don't know. I don't like experimental treatment. You know that. This is not the time to risk an experimental treatment screwing me over. I don't think it is, at least. Let's go. How much money for you to redo this streak? What do you mean redo? Like just hold R and completely forfeit this for like no reason? No. I'm not doing that. This is the last run of the streak and I have a level 4 meat boy. Like I'm pretty much already winning. You need to send me like a year's worth salary for me to just forfeit this. But I only have one meat boy. Yeah, hold on to that thought. Also, as you can see, one meat boy is clearly enough. Whoa! What just happened to that guy? Would I do this streak in reverse order? No. Jesus. There's a reason why I did in this order, which is mainly to save time. Okay, I'll come back. Like I said, this is an easy way to recharge the dice 3 times. I was really convinced the item room would be down there. That's why I came here. No. That's not a bad item, but... Okay, how about not super great? Not super great. Not super great. One item. That is actually a really sad job. The Meat Boy gaming after this? We actually just did a Meat Boy marathon not too long ago, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Which really showed me that I'm getting older, to be honest. Like last time I did a Meat Boy marathon, I did it in like 6 hours, and this one took me 9. I'm washed, chat. I'm just gonna use this because I know I'm not gonna use it any other point in time if I don't do it here. Alright, this is another great boss for Quince, just saying. Synthoil, nice. Athame, nice. Yeah, this is over. This is as good as over. This run is nuts. I want to know what's in that chest. Empress. Another. Is that 2 Empresses? Okay. 2 clubs. The Sun! That's a good card. Even when you already have the map, that's a good card. Probably gonna just be using that on the next floor immediately. Nice. There's 2 uncleared rooms over there. I can't get another roll if there's enemies in both of them. I don't really want to go to the curse room with this health. Although, if I actually end up one charge away from full, I'm probably gonna do it and hope there's enemies inside. Uh oh. Don't lose your charge like that. That's not great. Needles. Area question mark. I mean, that's a great card, but I want to take the sun card with me to the next floor. Am I going to retire and become a miniature painting stream after this, now that you're losing your gaming? No. I think I'm still pretty sharp up here. Although I would say most people probably say that about themselves. So as long as I feel like I still have an edge, I'm probably going to be around. Okay, I mean, that was like a pretty good thing to roll into, because now at least I have my roll for the start of the next floor, and I'm just gonna use it here or go to the next floor and conveniently spawn right next to the item room. Probably this, because the chances of spawning right next to the item room are pretty slim. Except now that I've used the D6, it's guaranteed, but you know what this game is about. You've been here for long enough. Do I need the peeler that much? No, but do I want to do fun stuff with it? Yes. Alright, meat cube going ham. Release the brimstone, the little brim every once in a while, hoping it hits something. Meat boy! Legend. Linger bean. I think I can do better than linger bean. Rayman speedrunning? I never speedrun Rayman. I can't return to something that I've never done. There's more ancient content you've been misremembering. Crypt of the Necrodancer. Town of Salem is definitely more ancient than that too. Nuclear Throne. Yeah, I did score attacks in Rayman 3. Indeed. Sad. Dad! Athame! And somehow I still managed to get hit. Good job. Wow. Really don't need that. Oh! Why? Bloons? I did bloons a bit, but I'm not particularly good at it. But I enjoy tower defense, so. I remember Wesker being a pretty big tower defense fan. Okay, there's exactly 6 uncleared rooms, so if I really wanted to risk it, I could go and reroll the item room and then just hope that there's no enemy-less rooms left. Well, that seems pretty risky. I don't have a very likely angel/devil deal though, so I think, and we can't roll the boss item. Wouldn't mind another probs meetup, IRL. Well, I am going to Gamescom on Saturday. But I'm assuming you're not going to be there. Fade out the shot, go for the button. Ah, sad. Hold up. Yeah, the cursed room's gonna save me with a charged key. Okay. Sure. Seems like a good time to chime in and see Probs take the portal to Delirium. I don't think that's gonna happen. Probs is way too conscious of like everything he's doing. Might I point out that we're doing Isaac and I'm 32 minutes in depth? Like, I've been taking my sweet ass time with this run. Okay, no devil deal, but like I said, the chance was really low anyway. You know, I mean, that potato peeler has given me a level 4 Meat Boy really fast. So I can't really be mad at it, but it also hasn't done anything in a really long time. That's a bit sad. Sometimes you just gotta complain, and that does it. Like... As a German, I know all about complaining incessantly until things change for the better. Does it work? No. Do we do it anyway? Absolutely. Oh. Suddenly really glad I have Meat Boy for this room. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Nice. What's in here? The bloat! Don't care. Easy. Super bandage. Do care. Judas's shadow. I don't think so. I don't care about conjoin too much either. Do I know these pills? I can see forever. Infested question.
Infested? I can see forever.
I like Little Horn, but do I like Little Horn more than upgrading my meat cube? I don't think so. Okay, and I popped I can see forever, so I'm morally obligated to look for the secret room. Which is probably here. Never mind. Speaking of the devil, where is Mist during such a historic run? Nice, nicely done, gotta say. Got it. Okay, where would it be? You potential spots. But I see like a particularly good one to you. We're gonna do that. Although this is really not the best floor to go for the ultra secret room for. Problem is those huge floors are always gonna be a pain to do that in, so we might as well gonna try that here. That way I can at least take the stars card with me for like no value whatsoever. Nice. I'm so good at this game. I don't like that item, in case you couldn't interpret my reaction to that. Imagine carefully crafting the uncovering of the Ultra Secret Room, and that's the result. Insulting. Come on. We have an Ultra Secret Room. I want to go plop, plop, plop for the last run of the streak. I want to have the great ploppening. We've broken the tier cap too. It would be so fun. Would have been Yum Heart. I swear to God, if it rolls into Yum Heart, I'm going to ban you. Okay. Let's see if we get a roll. I want a high roll here. I want the ploppening. That's a good trinket. I want that. Well, liking guillotine but not picking Mart, huh? Great, better, stab. No, it's not. Mart gives you a bit of tear rate and like screws up your aim. Guillotine gives you a high damage orbital, a damage up, and a tear up. How is that How is this comparable? Like, even if you assume that the aiming is a non-issue with marks, like how is it better? It enhances your aim. I mean, sure. If I die and respawn as Blue Baby, does it count as a loss? No. I allow respawning items, but I've been avoiding them over the course of the challenge. This is sad. Should have taken Mom's contacts, I guess. I'm still gonna clear the rest here. Maybe we get lucky and get like a charge key. Or a battery. A small battery drop is actually enough if all of these rooms have enemies. Thanks, Athame. Thanks, Athame. Thanks, Exploding Brains. Okay, we're done here. All in all, I've had some pretty shit luck with the rerolls. Yep, and I'm still bonkers strong, too. Because Isaac is just that good. What pool does the Ultra Secret Room pull from? The... And fasten your seatbelts. Ultra Secret Room pool. Crazy, right? Ugh. It's annoying. That's really just annoying. Okay, this is Womb 2, so I can't chuck random pills. Okay. Thank you for demonstrating that for me. Actually, what I was gonna say. How crazy is that? The game just knows. I'm telling you. There's no other pills. God, I hate these guys so much. Do I know this one? Lockdown. I don't want to chuck that either. YOLO. I mean, it could be there. Oh. That would have been great. You already found telepills? Oh, I did. But I've also already found tears up, health up and health down. So that can't randomly give me HP either, which is what I would want from it. Okay. I might actually do some gambling. For the first time in this entire streak. I do it on Isaac. Never mind. What about Bowls of Steel? What about that trip? What about Tears Down? What about your mom? Experimental pill. Nope. Been waiting for a strength card this entire time, by the way, just so I can pop the strength card and then immediately eat the heart with the potato peeler. Want to hear a dark joke to lighten the mood? No. Not right now. Not considering it could make it into the YouTube video. What reward for chat have you come up with if you see the challenge? What reward for chat? Why would I reward chat if I... What? The challenge is the reward for chat. Oh, come on. What's a little demonetization? Yeah. How about we demonetize like 50 hours of my work? And that's only the recording process for a little dark humor. Solid play. Can we get ice cream? You can get as much ice cream as you want. Just have to pay for it yourself. Dude, this is such a horrible cathedral layout that I could skip entirely if there's a secret room above me. And considering just how insane said secret room would be, it seems like a crime not to at least try. Oh. That's a bit of a dirty room. Not gonna, that's a rude one. So the secret room is probably here, huh? Nope. A lot of ghosts. Yep, see the backstabber progs? I was definitely hitting him in the back. Oh, I just realized that the boss room isn't even where I thought it was. It's actually up top from here. I thought it was going to be down there. Gulp. Sure. Honestly, the cathedral has way too many of these pot-throwing ghost dudes. Let me know if you agree. Maybe that's going to be today's hot take. But I actually feel like that's an ice cold take because nobody's going to disagree. Health up, health up, health up, health up, health up, health up. What would I do if they fix / nerf backstabber? I don't know. Still wake up in the morning and be the same man? No, seriously, like I'd be fine with it. I'm fine if an item works the way it's supposed to. Hi. Sausage. Good stuff. As a German, I approve of the sausage. What kind of sausage is it anyway? Like, do you think it's just like a full-on bratwurst? We need to figure out what type of sausage we're dealing with there. You've never seen sausage as an item before? It's the only actual all stats up in the game. They added that to the game in response to the fact that there was no actual all stats up, despite a bunch of items saying all stats up. And they made one that actually ups all your stats. Like, it also ups your angel and devil chance. It also ups your planetarium chance. It actually just ups everything. Okay. Oh, end room here is a bit sad, but what can I do? Does it up Riz? Well, since mine is already infinite, it can't really do that, but it might help out one or two people in chat. They also added Devil Angel Room chance to the stat screen on the left in the same patch. But not the planetarium chance. Hey, you can't expect them to do everything. Hey, go meat boys. Don't just stand around there and slack. Hit detection is so weird. Like, how are all these hits from behind? I really don't understand it. What the game considers from behind. See, this looks like I'm hitting him from behind, but not every single one of them counts, so... It's broken in the other direction as well. I still think it procs like way more often than it should realistically, but... Anyway, we're a room 1 chest plus an Emperor card away from doing that. And we have the Emperor card. Clearly that is an Emperor card. What are you talking about? Holy crap. You could definitely make a debate for not picking up Quad Shot here because of Ghost Pepper. Dude, that's such a fitting end to the streak, honestly. I'm really happy about that port. You know what? You know what, Meat Boy? You got this. I believe in you. You can have him. He's all yours. Oh, rip that guy. That's okay, nobody loved him anyway. All right, that's it. That's the Ironman. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh, I want to thank Twitch chat for sticking through this with me. I want to thank all my friends that literally do not give a crap that I'm doing this. No, I don't know. We did it. Thanks to everyone who supported me through the challenge. My girlfriend, who comes in and says hi. And lets me do what I do. So you mean Mousley? Thanks to Mousley for coming in and calling me a shitface. Even though I can't say that part on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to cut that out. One last Tainted Soul run. Oh, let's get out of here. I think there's a coin in the portal. Thanks to Assassin Doorland for the 5 gifted subs. Thanks for the 100 biddies, Cold Hockey. Go streak. Oh yeah, right. Hold up.
Hey, Jeff Huxley. Yeah.
There. Streak 34. That's all 34 characters done in a row. 2 blue baby without dying. So yeah. Once again, thanks to everyone who supported me. Thanks to everyone who's giving the gift subs and the BDs right now and stuff. Thanks to chat. Thanks to my girlfriend. Thanks to some random dude on Reddit whose name I forgot who actually came up with this. Oh, it's still right. There we go. So yeah, thanks to the person that I forgot the name. Thanks to C for being there and encouraging me. Thanks to my best friend for making that tracker, actually. I forgot about that. Thanks to Leontin for the super chat on YouTube. I appreciate that as well. Thanks for the $5. Well, almost $5. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna make some pizza to celebrate. Thanks to the V dude for the 100 biddies. You thought you were my best friend? Well, this is why what's it called? This is why parasocial relationships are so dangerous. Make Eden roulette into old roulette. But yeah, I'm going to make some pizza now. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate you being here. And tomorrow, we're going to pick up the Brotato Ironman again. And I'm probably going to fail horribly because I haven't played that game in like 3 months. But it's okay. We're going to do that. Bye-bye. And thank you, Alex, for the gift sub. Appreciate it. Bye!